Want to know why new and unfamiliar tasks are often so difficult for people with ADHD? When we know what to expect, we can figure out strategies and systems that address and support our executive dysfunction. But if it's a brand new scenario and we don't know what to anticipate, we have to adapt in the moment. And this is when our struggles with executive functioning, which we can otherwise mask through our planned strategies and systems, become way more obvious. So I'm about to share some ways that the ADHD brain's executive dysfunction impedes our ability to seamlessly address new and unfamiliar tasks. ADHD brains don't automatically begin tasks like neurotypical brains do. So we have to spend cognitive and emotional energy to even get our brains to begin a task. Number two, ADHD brains naturally struggle more with interoception, which is the ability to effectively monitor your internal states and body cues. This means that at any given point in time, we struggle to effectively gauge how much energy we have and how to effectively budget that energy moving forward. Number three, and this is one of my favorites, we underestimate the amount of steps, time, and effort required to complete the task. This is one of the reasons why you often see ADHD folks starting something but not being able to finish it. Number four, we don't expect or anticipate roadblocks or necessary detours. So when a step doesn't go the way that it should, or we need to stop and do prep work or research before we can even complete that step. Where neurotypical brains would be able to just take that in stride, for ADHD brains, that feels disproportionately overwhelming and frustrating. And that in and of itself can be enough to kickstart us into a state of emotional dysregulation. Probably why when you think about sitting down to do your taxes, you probably want to scream and cry at the same time. Number five, we don't accurately identify what counts as work in progress. We only define work as concrete steps that are completed, and we only define progress as the whole task being completely finished. Let's take the taxes example because this is a very common one for people with ADHD. Let's say that you're being told that you need to fill out a form that you've never filled out before. You're going to need to take time to research that, figure out what form you need, where you need to get it, and then how you need to fill that out. That is work. That takes cognitive and emotional labor, and that is progress on the overall task. Which ties in nicely to number six, which is that we put so much pressure on ourselves to complete the entire task in just one sitting. Because our relationship with task completion feels so difficult that by the time we finally muster up the energy to sit down and do the task, we are worried that we're never going to return to the task if we stop now. The irony is that all of that pressure that you're putting on yourself to complete the task in just one sitting is a big part of what's making the task so damn uncomfortable and unpleasant in the first place. If you allow yourself to start releasing some of that pressure, you'll notice that it gets less difficult to engage with the task because you're no longer going to be torturing your poor ADHD attention span. So I hope those felt like helpful points to think about. And by the way, hi, I'm Erica. I help people with anxiety, stress, and self-esteem so they can have more joy, ease, and peace in their lives. I work with a lot of clients who have ADHD, and I also have ADHD myself. For one-on-one support or ADHD coaching, you can schedule a free discovery call now through the link in my bio. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like and follow for more.